Two people born into slavery both became legends of the Wild West. Stagecoach Mary Fields carried a shotgun and became the first African-American postal worker. James Beckwourth lived among the Crow Indians and discovered a mountain pass that bears his name today. They were pioneers who rewrote the rules of the frontier. But what if they met in person? Their imagined meeting could reveal something profound about courage, identity, and the untold stories of Black excellence in America. Before we dive into these remarkable stories, hit subscribe to uncover more forgotten tales of the Wild West. What transforms a person from property into a pioneer? Mary Fields entered the world around 1832 in Tennessee. James Beckwourth arrived in Virginia around 1798. The cotton fields of Tennessee and tobacco farms of Virginia shaped their first memories. They belonged to other people. Their futures seemed decided before they could walk. Freedom came at different times for each. James gained freedom through his father's release in the mid-1820s. The Emancipation Proclamation broke Mary's chains decades later in 1865. But racial prejudice didn't disappear overnight. Violence followed freedom. Mary found work on Mississippi steamboats after the war. The river became her first taste of movement and independence. She worked as a chambermaid aboard the Robert E. Lee. She met diverse people from different backgrounds, including Judge Edmund Dunn, who would later change her life. James's mixed heritage opened doors that remained closed to others, yet prejudice followed him everywhere. White communities questioned his loyalty. Black communities sometimes rejected him. His apprenticeship as a blacksmith ended at 19 after a dispute, but by 1824 the Rocky Mountain Fur Company hired him as a wrangler and groom. In those days, the frontier called to those brave enough to answer. Mary would follow religious sisters to Montana Territory. James would join mountain men in the Rockies. Both sensed that the untamed West offered something the settled East never could. How do you build a reputation when the world expects you to fail? Mary and James found their answers in the most unlikely places. Mary followed Mother Mary Amadeus to Montana Territory in the 1880s. The nun needed help establishing the mission. This remote outpost would educate Native American girls. James joined the Rocky Mountain Fur Company in Colorado. Both entered worlds dominated by white men. Mary's unconventional behavior shocked the religious community. She smoked cigars and drank whiskey in local saloons. These actions clashed with church expectations. The bishop received constant complaints about her conduct. Mary became the forewoman of the mission within months. She performed maintenance, repairs, laundry, gardening, and hauled supplies across dangerous terrain. Her physical strength rivaled any man's on the frontier. Supply wagons broke down constantly. Mary fixed them herself. James joined the Rocky Mountain Fur Company in Colorado. Both entered worlds dominated by white men. Beckwourth faced different challenges among fur trappers. His mixed heritage made him valuable as a translator. Native tribes trusted him more than white traders. The fur trade required delicate negotiations with tribal leaders. James discovered his true calling among the Crow Indians. They adopted him as family after recognizing his fighting skills. His prowess with knife and tomahawk in fur trade skirmishes earned him the nickname Bloody Arm. Both learned that respect came through action, not acceptance. Mary's reliability became legendary across the Montana Territory. James's courage saved countless lives during tribal conflicts. The frontier rewarded results over prejudice. Success spoke louder than skin color. What does it take to become a legend? Mary and James discovered the answer through 8 years of perfect service and one life-changing discovery. Mary secured a U.S. Postal Service contract at age 60 in 1895. This made her the first African-American woman to hold such a position. Mail delivery through Montana meant blizzards, bandits, and broken wagon wheels. Her route ran 15 miles between Cascade and the Mission. She armed herself with multiple firearms, and her stagecoach became a fortress on wheels against wolves, thieves, and bandits. Mary's perfect attendance record began immediately. 8 years without missing a single delivery followed. She walked through blizzards when horses couldn't move forward. When snow blocked her path, she delivered mail on snowshoes. Beckwourth explored the Sierra Nevada mountains during the California Gold Rush, searching for a practical route through peaks that blocked thousands of gold settlers. He discovered a natural gap in the mountains in 1850. The pass cut travel time by days and avoided several steep grades through the Sierra Nevada via a Native American path near Pyramid Lake. Thousands of settlers would use this route to reach California's gold fields. His discovery provided a safer alternative to the dangerous Donner Pass. The route spared settlers about 150 miles of difficult travel. These two legends became permanent parts of Western lore. Both transformed from enslaved people into frontier heroes through sheer determination. Two remarkable lives that never crossed paths. Yet their stories share something profound that makes you wonder what might have happened if they had met. Picture this. Two legends of the American West meet at a remote trading post. What would they say to each other? Mary stops for supplies during a mail run at Cascades Trading Post. Her Smith & Wesson rests at her hip. James visits the same post while guiding settlers through Beckwourth Pass. Two remarkable lives intersect for one evening. The trading post buzzes with activity as travelers stock up on ammunition and dried goods. They recognize something familiar in each other. Both carry themselves with quiet confidence. Mary shares stories of convent life and postal service. She describes delivering mail on snowshoes when horses couldn't move through the blizzards. James describes crow adoption and mountain exploration. Their experiences seem worlds apart, yet strangely similar. Both chose paths that others thought impossible. They discover their shared identity as Black pioneers. Both broke barriers others thought unbreakable. Their achievements can't be dismissed or ignored. Their conversation reveals the true cost of pioneering. Loneliness follows them everywhere. Constant proving becomes exhausting. The weight of representing an entire race in white-dominated spaces never lifts. Yet they also share the joy of freedom. The satisfaction of choosing their own paths fills their voices. Mary expresses relief at seeing another Black pioneer succeed against impossible odds. James notes how her unwavering reliability echoes the trust the crow placed in him. The pride of achievements no one thought possible radiates from both of them. This imagined meeting becomes a mirror. Each sees their own struggles reflected in the other's story. Their individual choices created a broader pattern of Black excellence in the West. They weren't isolated heroes, but part of something larger. Mary Fields and James Beckwourth didn't just survive the Wild West, they rewrote its rules and proved that courage knows no color. Their achievements shattered expectations about what Black Americans could accomplish on the frontier. Their imagined meeting reminds us that some of history's most overlooked heroes often walked similar paths without knowing it. While Mary and James never met, their parallel legacies invite us to rethink the familiar Wild West narrative. Next time you hear about Wild West legends, remember the Black trailblazers who helped build the frontier. Make sure to hit the like button and check out the video below to view another gripping tale from the Wild West.